Good afternoon, everybody, and good evening, as you'll probably be getting this in the evening. My name is Jennifer Morris, and I am one of the leaders in the Keto Connection group, the people that you get all the emails from, and hopefully you've been enjoying some of the new content that we've been putting out. Anyway, I wanted to come on today and give you just a little bit of background on a brand new product that Pruvit has just launched today for Black Friday, and it's only actually available until midnight tonight. This product is called Black Label Ketones. So those of you that have been with us for a while will know that we had a product called Unleashed Ketones, and we still have those. However, now what we have is an upgraded version of Unleashed Ketones. So going back a little bit, we have our Keto Nat product, which is the only naturally fermented ketone product that you can get on the market. Contains a lot of other amazing things, which you can learn about through our Pruvit.tv app, as well as a bunch of other places. So if you need information on that, please reply to this email that you're watching this in and just let us know, and we can get you all the information you need. Secondly, Unleashed Ketones, when they were first launched, they have 30% more ketones and 30% more caffeine. So you basically are getting more bang for your buck when you go to the Unleashed version of ketones. And sort of the application for Unleashed Ketones would be in a situation where you needed that extra energy or just had a super long day or something that you wanted to make sure that you had energy that would really last you for quite a long time. Personally, I use the Unleashed Ketones before I know that I have a very long day ahead of me or maybe a super hard workout or a competition because I'm an athlete. But you don't have to be an athlete. You just have to have, a day ahead of you that you're kind of going, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this? So that would be the application for our Unleashed Ketones. Now, the Black Label Ketones are super exciting. And I'm like so pumped up that we have this technology available to us. So what they are is essentially the Unleashed Ketones. So there's 3 flavors. You've got Ruby Rush, which is like a grapefruit flavor, like a red grapefruit. That is my personal favorite. Then we also have Blue Ocean, which is exactly like our other Blue Ocean. It's kind of like a pina colada flavor. And then the 3rd flavor is Eclipse, which is kind of like a black cherry flavor, which is very nice and very smooth. That also is one of my all-time favorites. My husband happens to like Blue Ocean the best. So those are the flavors. But what's making the ketones, the Black Label, actually being called Black Label is something called fulvic acid, and that is spelled Fulvic, fulvic acid. And so don't be afraid because it says acid. They're actually minerals that are derived from the fulvic acid. And I'm going to explain a little bit about minerals so you have a bit of a background about why they're so important. So we need to make sure that in our diets, we're getting, proper nutrition. We're eating lots of healthy meats, lots of healthy fruits and vegetables. The problem is that our soil today is basically replete of minerals because of the way industrial agriculture is. So unless you're like really, conscious about where you're buying your vegetables and your meat products from, like you're buying grass-fed meat all the time, you're actually like buying organic all the time, or maybe you grow your own vegetables, it is unlikely that you're going to get enough minerals in your diet unless you're supplementing in some way. So one of the crazy things with minerals is that the more stressed we are, which is the theme of this email that I sent out today, the more we actually kind of start to use up all of those mineral pools in our body. So most people are very deficient in some of the major minerals, and some of the ones that are super important for health are things like calcium, chloride, sulfur, iron, zinc, magnesium is a big one, sodium is another big one, and potassium is another big one. These are super important for cellular functioning. And the way you want to think about minerals is they're kind of like a spark plug. They're like really amazing things. They actually like create cellular processes to start. They're like in an engine, you need the spark of a car, you need a spark plug to get things going. That's what minerals are. They get things going. They really, they're also electrolytes, so they help conduct electricity, and we're, almost all water. So without those electrolytes, we cannot function. Without those minerals, we cannot function. And the other huge problem when it comes to minerals and actually absorbing them is that more than 80% of the population has some kind of gut issue, some kind of gut absorption issue. So, you may not even realize you have this, but you may not have actually be getting what you need from the food that you're eating, even if it is all organic and grass-fed, if you have, a gut problem. So leaky gut's an example. If you tend to get diarrhea, if you have any kind of like irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, any kind of absorption issue, you may or may not even realize that you have this, but you may be feeling like, you're eating all this good stuff, but you're not noticing anything. And so the real problem is what you're absorbing. What's really cool with fulvic minerals is they are actually derived from fulvic acid, and there's a whole, so let me explain fulvic for a moment, because what it actually is that the soil, normally when we have plants and animals and all these things decomposing in the soil, it's enriching the soil with all these minerals, right? And so that is sort of normal to happen, but what happens is that doesn't happen as much anymore in agriculture, so we're not getting the minerals from the plants and the animals that we should be. But there are these depositories or repositories around the world of these mineral deposits where we have figured out that you can extract these minerals from the earth and actually purify them to the point where they're now available in a powdered format in our ketones that you can drink. So you're actually getting, like the most bioavailable minerals that you could ever get in a supplement ever. So that's amazing and really, really cool. And what you're going to find is that you're going to get more bang for your buck. So you're going to feel even more energized. Things will start to work properly for you again. You're actually going to absorb these because they're 100% bioavailable. So that is like a huge, huge thing compared to like taking sort of a mineral supplement that is actually either made synthetically or actually extracted from rocks. Okay, so two very different things. We're talking about like organic bioavailable minerals versus like minerals that have been extracted from rocks, and we can't digest rocks, or very little can we digest. So that's what's super important. We're talking about organic versus inorganic, if that makes sense. So I wanted to just make sure that you guys understood that, and that you can get your black label ketones up till midnight tonight. I don't want you to miss out on this. I don't want to know when they're coming back. There is a premium price on them, but remember that you are getting 30% more ketones, 30% more caffeine, and you're getting the fulvic minerals on top of it all to optimize everything. We all want to optimize. We all want to feel better. We all want to lead our best lives. Excuse me. I heartily encourage you to, try this product out, see how you feel. Grab yourself a box while it's available. I'm personally stocking up on the Ruby Rush, and I'm excited to see what other improvements that, I can accomplish in my life. So hopefully this was informative to you. If you have any questions, please let us know. If you do not know who your referrer is, because we always want to go back to the person that first talked to us about ketones. If you don't know who your referrer is, please send us an email and we will make sure that you get in touch with the right person to get their referrer code. So guys, thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget, there's also 30% off your ketones and all the products on the Pruvit website up until tonight. So don't miss that amazing sale. This is a great chance to stock up. One little pro tip, if you do have a SmartShip account, what I encourage you to do is do not cancel your SmartShip account, because you will lose that 22% discount and you will lose your ability to earn your free product. So you want to make sure that you keep something, it doesn't have to be ketones, in your SmartShip account. So personally, I just keep my Mitoplex, which is another upgraded electrolyte supplement. I keep that in my SmartShip at all times because it's a great product and I use it at least once a day. It's a lot less expensive. And then when a sale comes up, I still have a SmartShip account. And typically, guys, when these sales are on, the 30%, for instance, today is something that they're offering to everybody. But normally a 30% discount is only offered to people who have an active SmartShip account. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. You want to keep something in your SmartShip so that you are able to always get advantage of the sales. and always, you know, never ever pay full price for your product again. Again, if you have questions, guys, please reach out. We're here to help. Hopefully you'll enjoy the email here today and some of the content. Thank you very much for watching this. And if there's any questions, please reach out. Have a great afternoon and evening. Bye-bye.